So hey there, beautiful people. A lot of people ask me, what should I be drinking? And there's an obvious answer to that any good nutritionist would give you, and I would give you that answer as well. But there are other drinks that I absolutely love because of the ingredients in them. And they may just jazz your life up, actually help you to get away from some of the more unhealthy drinks that you may be drinking. And I'm telling you, stay tuned because it is coming right up. So, hey, this is Lindy, registered dietitian, clinical and licensed nutritionist, and nutrition detective. So it is so good to have you here today. If you could just take a second and subscribe to this channel, we'd love to have you. You can turn on the notifications to let you know when new videos are going to be posted. And I can tell you that we are going to be posting so much this year that is going to be of great value and benefit to you. All about health, wellness, lifestyle, types of videos that are interesting and that will make a big difference and a big change in your life. Like I said before, there are drinks that are great, and I'm going to get to them in a minute, but of course you know what my number one drink is, and that is water. We really do need to be drinking. I mean, we don't need to be drinking so much that we get overhydrated, but most of us are not drinking enough water. So we need half our weight, our body weight in ounces in water a day, but not just any water. A lot of my patients will come in and say, oh, I'm drinking purified water out of the fridge. That is not, that really isn't real filtered purified water. And I'm going to do another video on that. So you need purified water, you need a lot of it, but sometimes we just need something to help us to get over our Coke habit or our soda habit or maybe sweet tea. We're doing way too much sweet tea. Or as you know, and I'm going to link the link below, juices. Juices are really Kool-Aid with a good press agent. I'm not kidding. They are not health foods, and they're not good for your blood sugars. They're not good for your waistline. Just say no to juice. Say no to orange juice. I know that sounds so American, but it's not good for your children. It's not good for you. But there are some drinks that will actually help us to quench that little sweet craving that we have with drinks. And I'm going to bring to you today. And the first one, the one that I do almost all the time, I probably don't drink a full one a day, but probably a fourth to a half of one of these, is the Steaz iced tea. Let me show you that. So that is Steaz. And the reason I like this, I'm going to show you, this is the half and half, the half green tea and lemonade. And then this one is the raspberry flavor. Let me tell you why I like Steaz so much. First of all, Steaz, the ingredients are amazing. Filtered water, but also natural erythritol, which I do like. I talked about erythritol in other videos when I talked about Swerve. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol. A few nutritionists don't like it. It's kind of controversial, but a lot of us do, and I'm one of them. I really like it because I think it helps people get through the sweet cravings. It doesn't do the same, that doesn't do the damage to the gut, but it also doesn't light up the same reward system in the brain that makes you crave more sugar. But it seems to help people with their cravings. So what I do is I just do like a sparkling water, like a sparkling Perrier, or there's other types of real sparkling spring waters, and I put some of that with it, or I'll just put it with my regular purified water just to give it a little jazz, a little flavor. I usually don't drink it straight. You could if you wanted to, but it also has some stevia in it. So it has erythritol, it has the stevia, it has green tea, all good things, a little bit of citric acid in it. This one is organic, and most of it's fair trade and organic, and it's just a great drink for you. And it's called Steaz iced tea. So if you need a little something and you're trying to get away from regular iced tea with so much sugar, this is a great deal. The other one that I love, and you can get this one, I know a lot of major retailers, Whole Foods, as well as I get this online at Vitacost. And I just did a video on that, and I'll link that below as well. Then I also like Bai. Same deal with Bai. This comes in like 6 or 7 different flavors. Here is strawberry lemonade, and this one is Costa Rica clementine. So the reason I like the buys, okay, because it has a proprietary sweetener blend of erythritol and stevia again. Those two seem to work really well together because erythritol takes away that nasty aftertaste of stevia. Y'all know I'm not a big stevia fan. I don't like stevia by itself, but it is a great sweetener. I need to explain erythritol to you. All of these have just basically 0 or maybe 2 net carbs in them. 0 calorie, but a little bit of net carbs. And let me just explain this to you. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol. It has about 70% of the sweetness of sugar. So it's not quite as sweet as sugar, but I don't think it has that aftertaste, right? But here's the deal. It gets passed through our GI tract. It is a carbohydrate, right? But it gets passed through our GI tract without being metabolized as a carb. So the carbs in a erythritol product might look like there's a lot of carbs in it, but really you're not absorbing any of those carbohydrates and your blood sugars are not going up. And that's what I love about these products is that they're safe and the blood sugars aren't going up and they're not artificial like Splenda or aspartame. Please just say no to Splenda and aspartame because of all the gut problems, and also, like I said, they reward centers in your brain that make you want to crave more sugar. So another one that I like, well, I mean, I kind of like it. It's kind of, if you need something, it's kind of good. It's called Hint, okay? And to me, with Hint, there's really no hint of anything. There's a little bit of flavoring, and it's just all water. I think it's an expensive way to flavor water. I'd rather flavor that with Bai or with my Swerve, but if you like Hint, that's fine. I just don't see the value in it. There's really nothing in it other than water. So it's very kind of expensive water with a little flavoring in it. It has no sweeteners at all, which is fine. And it's not bad if you really like it, but it is kind of expensive. So they have a lot of these types of waters out. And again, you got your sparkling Perrier's, and I think one of them is called Gerson or whatever that one's called. They're really good real sparkling water, like they're natural sparkling water. So, and then one of them is called Zevia. Now this is more like a soda. Let me show you. Here's Zevia. Okay, so Zevia is just carbonated water with stevia in it. It doesn't have the erythritol. Now, I gotta tell you, I don't really taste the aftertaste in Zevia. My little girl, I never have told her what's in it, but she really likes Zevia. In fact, she saw this on the counter. I just bought this today, and she's like, I want that Zevia. I said, well, after I'm done shooting, you can have the Zevia. But it is good, and if kids like it, it's probably pretty good. I like it because it has that if you need a little bit of that carbonation, you're trying to get away from sodas, diet sodas, regular soda, whatever, it has that carbonation, and so it's more like a soda, real soda water. So it's okay. I don't do a lot of them, and I like the Swerves better, so I really do. And then there's something else, and I didn't bring it from my other office today, but it's called like Sweet Drops or Sweet Leaf Drops, and I'm going to show you a picture of it. But it's also a, I guess, water enhancer, so you can just do a couple of drops of those, and again, it's sweetened with stevia, but it just gives your water a little bit of a taste boost if you need that. Some of you don't need that. Sometimes you get a little tired of drinking water, and you just need something that's going to give it some pizzazz, give it some jazz. These are ways of doing it, but doing it naturally, and it won't increase your waistline, blood sugars, all the metabolic problems that come along with higher blood sugars, which really affect all of us, even the ones of us that don't have blood sugar issues. I am one that has blood sugar issues, but even the ones that don't. So I just hope that helped you. Give me a thumbs up on this video if that helped today. And just remember, again, to subscribe to this channel, as well as I have a Facebook page that I post to all the time. Lots of great information, as well as Instagram and Twitter. So join me there as well. And just remember that everybody deserves the freedom to live their best life. I will see you in the next video.